First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello everyone, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every weekday, starting around 1 p.m., going throughout the afternoon. We cover a wide range of topics here on this show, so thanks for being a part of it. You can watch those on the Fox 12 Oregon app. Today, though, we are talking about an event that you can be a part of, and that is Skate the River, returning here in Portland, something where a lot of people can get involved, a great ride down the Willamette River there, just here in Portland. And then, of course, it encompasses so much more because we're talking about, this is a fundraiser. This is helping out for a lot of things. And to talk all about this, we are joined right now by Shannon Dunn-Downing. Thank you very much for being here. Shannon Dunn-Downing, excuse me. It's my Monday today, so I apologize. That's all on me. Shannon,
thank you. I'm so looking forward to this event and come to Portland. I live in San Diego. I can't wait to be there. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for being a part of this, and coming up here for it. And so I think to start off, though, I wanted to talk about just your career. I mean, just an incredible career in general, but could you fill people in on just, some of these amazing things that you got to be a part of and how you went about founding this and going into this side of things?
Thank you. Yeah, I was a pro snowboarder in the early days, the pioneering days, from 1990 to 2005, and those were like the booming 90s for action sports, and especially snowboarding. I went to the first X Games, I went to the first Snowboard Olympics and got a bronze medal there. So it was a lot of fun, and along the way, how Boarding for Breast Cancer came to be is one of our friends in the snowboard industry, Monica Stewart, was misdiagnosed with breast cancer when she was only 26. And at that time, it just was like a grandmother disease. We never suspected or even heard of anyone having breast cancer at that young of an age. And by the time she was diagnosed, she had late stage 4 breast cancer. And so while she was alive, we just asked her, how can we support her? What can we do? And she was not finding that much information about breast cancer. This is kind of pre-internet. So she just said, let's use our platform to create awareness for breast cancer to young people. And so we started the very first Boarding for Breast Cancer, which was a snowboard music festival at Sierra at Tahoe in California. And it turned out that the Beastie Boys played under a name.
Wow.
Yeah, they couldn't play under their Beastie Boys name, so they played under Quasar. It was just all word of mouth, so 10,000 people came. Our entire industry supported the event, from pro snowboarders to all the sponsors, and we just rallied around our friend Monica. Unfortunately, she didn't make that first event. She passed away like 3 months prior, but that's how we started this event. And our goal from that point forward was just to educate younger people about breast health. And so we started that event in 1996, and it's been going ever since. And we've grown so much, and we've brought in our reach to surf events and skateboard events, which brings us to Portland for the Rockstar Energy Open this Sunday. And we're going to actually do a tribute ride, so I can talk more about that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, what an incredible journey from that too, but also just utilizing your platform, there. And as you mentioned, especially back then, there wasn't a lot of information out there. It's hard to come by.
Yeah, it was like before the internet boom and all of that. And I think our culture in general, we just weren't speaking about, breast cancer in particular in general, so we've come a long way just to even just talk about it. And our goal, like I said, is to educate, promote a healthy and active lifestyle. And then we also provide survivor retreats, but we educate people by having like jelly breast molds, and there's what like a cancerous lump could feel like in there. And so people get their hands on these jelly mold and feel like an actual like breast lump, which is so impactful because that stays in people's minds, like what that feels like. And we have had testimonies, like people coming to our booth and telling, like, somebody came to our booth and I was talking to them, and she shared that she had come to our Boarding for Breast Cancer booth, just happened to be at a ski area, happened to feel a breast jelly mold, felt what that cancerous lump could feel like. And then 10 years later, she was doing a self-breast exam, which we also teach how to do a self-breast exam with our clothes on, of course. But anyway, so she felt her own breast lump, and caught it so early that it wasn't a big deal. They just removed it and she's totally fine. And that has been our goal. Just educate, be your own advocate, be aware of yourself, and it's something that we can talk about. And, guys, teenagers will stop by the booth. What's this boob thing? And so we tell them, for your significant other, you might be the one to feel that. So you should touch this breast mold, that lump. So it's good.
Yeah, just the education, and something tangible right there too. Something physical, tangible, as you mentioned, probably sticks in the mind a lot more.
Yeah, how do we know what a cancerous lump feels like? We don't, so that is so helpful. Yeah, and I think, my friend Monica, that was her aim. That was her goal. She just wanted to spread awareness. It's just a really simple way to do it. We're a very grassroots organization, which I love because we're personally interacting with people that just happen to show up wherever we are. And then that way we hear stories and we hear about their lives or their situations or their loved ones. And it really helps them to express what's kind of going on in their life or their loved ones' lives. And that's it, you're just interacting on such a personal level. And I love that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, to be able to be there and have that, that personal connection and context. And that's what people are going to be able to do here with Skate the River too. So tell us about this event, and how specifically these kinds of skating events like Skate the River came about.
Yeah, there's 3 skate events. One's in Tahoe, Skate the Lake Tahoe, Skate the River coming up. And then in October, there'll be Skate the Coast. That'll be in LA on the Strand by the ocean. So they came up, our friend Curtis Sterner, who will be here at this event, he came up with that idea. He just wanted something that was like a physical activity. Skate the Lake up in Tahoe is a 28-mile course, and some people skateboard the whole length. And actually, there was our friend's a stage 4, going through treatment for stage 4 breast cancer. She biked the entire 28-mile course. It was her goal. She did it with a full smile, and we were just so inspired. And she was so proud of herself, and along with us, for her. So that's what happens with these skate events. You just never know how inspired you're going to be, but for sure, every time you're going to be inspired. But Skate the River is a 5-mile tribute ride, and you can pick your mode of transportation. Hey, that's me on roller skates. And that was fun. You can bike, you can skateboard, one wheel, however you want to do it. It's for all ages and all abilities. And we have so much fun. Everyone's like out there just like, whoop, whoop, oh my gosh, they're so positive, and everyone just has a smile on their face, and it is the coolest activity to do together. And it's also scenic. So to go around, the river, when do you take time to kind of do that together with a lot of people? So it's so much fun. It's a $25 minimum donation, and then you get a goodie bag, and we have really cool sponsors. Live On Labs presents it with really healthy vitamins, but then you get like all these cool sponsored products in your goodie bag. And so you're going to walk away with fun things, and bring your kids, come with your family or your friends, or just come by yourself, because you're going to meet really cool people. I mean, that's why I love the action sports industry. It just brings in really cool people, and you're going to meet just a great crowd for sure.
I mean, as you mentioned, getting to go around the scenic aspect alone, there's that to it. And this is the perfect time of year to be doing that, at least here for the Northwest. You're going to have some pretty good weather while you're doing that. But on top of that, I just had a question for you, just as an athlete, you're incredibly accomplished in all of your fields. Did it take any kind of an adjustment to get onto the roller skates with that?
Oh, I've been roller skating. I was born to roller skate.
Of course.
Roller skating. I put those roller skates on and I shoot the duck. I just laugh so hard when I wear roller skates, and that's why I like to put on my roller skates. I get a little bit more of a workout too with that 5-mile course than a bike, so I kind of like that.
Yeah.
So.
I should have assumed. I just had to ask. For me, I might be crashing on those, so I might be more on the bike. But
Okay.
but yeah, lots of opportunities there. And so, just looking at this, from how you started this to where you are now to, and being able to help people, as you mentioned, going out there and talking to people and educating them, because that's really what it comes down to, is education on this. How does it feel to see where you're at right now and to be able to have these events and to get the word out to so many people in so many different communities?
It means so much. I really can't believe how much it's grown, how many people we've reached, like literally millions. My friends started boarding for breast cancer in Japan, and we have events in Canada as well. So it's like now it's international, and it just goes to show like how impactful it is to just have to meet people, to speak one-on-one. And it's meaningful to people that stop by. It makes a difference in their lives. So I'm really thankful. I'm really proud of this organization, and it's only in existence still because people love each other in our community of actions. It's like a real relational kind of organization, and I think that's why people like it.
Well, for everybody out there who wants to participate in this particular event, and even beyond that, in participating in anything for Boarding for Breast Cancer, what is the best place for them to go, and how should they go about it?
Yeah, go on B4BC.org's website, or you can go check them out on Instagram, B4BC. Yeah.
And when is Skate the River, just for everybody to know?
Skate the River is August 17th, this Sunday. It starts at 9 a.m. and we're meeting at the Governor Tom McCall Park, and it goes till about 11, but you can go on at your own pace. You can be there earlier or after, but we are going to have an award for the most spirited dress. So come in your pink and your coolest dress, because you're going to get an award if you're the best dressed.
I feel like this area is going to come out for that. I mean, they're going to show up, with the most spirited thing. There's going to be some good competition, I feel like, for that.
It'll be good. Please come visit us at the Rockstar Energy Open. We're going to have our booth set up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Look for the pink booth in the vendor area, and I want to meet you. So just say, hey, I saw you on the news, and introduce yourself, because I would love to meet you. That'd be fun.
There it is. Go down, meet Shannon, support all of this, and a great cause, and a great event, great organization. So, Shannon, thank you very much for having time to talk to us today. I really appreciate it, and it's just you being here and everything that you're doing for this. It's really important.
Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you.
And for everybody watching too, this is Fox 12 Now. We're live streaming here at the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We're going to take a break. We have lots coming up here throughout the show, throughout the afternoon. If there's ever breaking news between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., this is also the place to go, and I will have that info for you should that occur. Otherwise, I will be back here at 1:30 p.m. if you're watching live. If you're watching afterward, share the segment. Let other people know about it. Let other people know about this event coming up and everything else that's going to be happening here. So thanks very much for joining us. I will talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.